If you are an avid cycling enthusiast, you probably have been in the following situation. A passing car driver looks down on you with a sense of superiority. You can ignore it, or you can build this vehicle. The bike is just over 20 feet tall, a height comparable to a 2-story building. On December 26, 2013, it made it into the Guinness World Records as the tallest bicycle in the world. You need a pole or a wall to get on it. Surprisingly, the creator managed not only to get to the seat, but also to make a trip. Otherwise, there would have been no record. Speaking of technical specifications, the vehicle weighs more than 200 pounds, and the size of the wheels is 36 inches. In addition, the inventor had to connect 8 chains for the bike. Now let's carefully get off the record-breaking bike and check out this super low-gravity bike. The name indicates its key feature. According to the creators, it runs on gravity. Despite its modest appearance, the bike is very fast. If you find a suitable descent, you can reach up to 80 miles per hour. The designers note that riding this bike is not only fun, but also relaxing. After all, you can hear the sounds of the road and the wind. The bike weighs about 75 pounds, while the size of the wheels is up to 20 inches. The seat is made of mini-cell L200 foam, which combines sufficient rigidity with excellent shock and vibration damping. By the way, you can find assembly instructions with lots of photos on Instructables.com, so you can make a similar bike yourself if you want. Four wheels, four people is the recipe for this bike. It was assembled from chromoly tubing, bicycle and golf cart parts, plastic drainage pipes, and other materials that the creators just found lying around. The model is 8.6 feet tall and nearly 6.4 feet wide. It weighs 490 pounds, so every passenger will have to work their legs. But instead of the usual seats, it's equipped with patio chairs, so it's comfortable even in winter. The bike has been to many shows, like the Woodward Dream Cruise, the biggest one-day car show in Michigan. By the way, the team has other bike options in their portfolio, including more conventional cruiser models. Do you love snowboarding and spend hot summer days remembering how great it was when you could ride your board? The creator of the Snowboard bike promises a similar experience. The key feature of the design are 2 independent handlebars, which allow you to perform sophisticated stunts reminiscent of winter sports. You have to sit on the bike sideways, controlling the front wheel with your right hand and the rear wheel with your left. The bike is equipped with rim brakes, since it's not supposed to achieve high speeds. The manufacturer has already tested some variants of the design and managed to create an unusual scooter as well. He is sure that the Snowboard bike is the first real reinvention of the bicycle in the last 200 years. Many of the world's media outlets wrote about this development. The designer's website features newspaper articles from the Netherlands, France, Japan, and Australia. Here is another chopper bike. It's fitted with a long fork, a massive rear wheel, and a special handlebar, just the way it should be. The bike is built by specialists from Serbia, and they're ready to do all the necessary work, from design to assembly and tuning. Each model is custom-made, but they all include disc brakes on both wheels, a footrest, and a comfortable seat. Reinventing the bicycle wheel is a challenge that enthusiasts around the world would like to work on. This bicycle surprised the audience at Burning Man 2012. Despite having triangular wheels, it rode briskly around the site. Interestingly, another triangular and pentagonal wheels were patented by an inventor from China. The trick in both cases is simple. The sides of the figures are not strictly straight, but curved. This is a Relo triangle, and you can find it in many objects, for example in guitar picks, or the tape mechanism in old film projectors, to name a few. So, the seat stays almost at a constant height, and the swaying of the bike doesn't cause much discomfort to the rider. Can't choose between a tall bike and a low bike? Then you'll like this transformer bike. Its height can be adjusted while riding. This makes it similar to a chopper and a plump city bike, making you look really cool. To transform it, all you have to do is shift forward or backward. However, this design also has a disadvantage. You have to get off as quickly as possible. As soon as your feet touch the ground, the weight will not be enough and the seat will go up. You can find instructions at instructables.com, but you have to prepare thoroughly. In particular, you'll need a full suspension mountain bike, a few gas shock absorbers, a substantial supply of steel elements, and a welding machine. Additional tuning is optional. For example, a footrest and a more comfortable handlebar wouldn't hurt, right? So, would you like to go for a ride on this bike? You are looking at a homemade vehicle known as a stance trike. This term usually refers to trikes with a very low ground clearance and large rear wheels with a distinctive position. So it's not too difficult to assemble such a trike, so some skilled people even make them for sale. In order to build a stance trike, car wheels and tires are usually used, but the seats are the trickiest part. Some people take apart old seats, others use stadium seats, and people with money order fiberglass seats for buggies. Assembly can be completed in a week and without haste, but painting and unique design elements play an important role. In particular, in this video, you can see an unusual license plate and a unique seat back that pays homage to anime culture, the legendary Simpsons, various video games, and movies. Why not equip a bike with a sail? This vehicle is called the TerraSail, and it stands out not only for the sail, but also for its charging system. Wind energy charges the battery to power the auxiliary electric motor. You can also travel on this bike the old-fashioned way by pedaling. Sailing will require wind speeds of 8 miles per hour or more. If the wind is stronger, you can accelerate to about 40 miles per hour. Stability is ensured by an elongated frame with 2 front wheels and a low center of gravity. You'll have to recline to ride too, but if necessary, you can put a sunshade on the frame to protect yourself from the sun. And to attract attention to the vehicle, a US tour was launched with the motto, "Rediscovering America, a cross-country sailing adventure." Next up is a vehicle from an Italian team. The four-wheeled bike is interesting because it can tilt like a Yamaha Nikon TRIKE and other similar vehicles. Also, the 4 wheels provide excellent stability, making the bike appealing to people with little riding experience. Steering is a little peculiar, but the bike is very maneuverable, even in the narrow streets of Italy. When riding it, you lean on a special backrest, and the pedals are located in the front, as in recumbent bicycles. It features rim brakes placed only on the rear wheels. The weight of the model is not disclosed, but according to a reviewer, it should be between 100 and 150 pounds. The team launched a fundraising campaign on Indiegogo. However, not to put the model into production, but just to pay for the patent. Production was planned as the next step, and the price was promised to be around $2,000 to $3,000. Many people know what a tandem bicycle is. Much rarer is the word triplet used, which refers to 3-seater models. But what do you call a bicycle that carries a group of 7 people? It is quite possible that the term conference bike will stick, or co-bi, at least. That is how its creators have called the model in this video. The main idea is making boring meetings more fun. The passengers resemble a modern group of knights of the round table. It has a steering wheel similar to that of an automobile. Also, you can take a break from pedaling. Kobai is used in 18 countries around the world, and in the US, the bikes bring joy to employees at Google's California campus. A revolutionary way to bring people together, the bike's creators note. We wonder if meetings will actually become more productive in this format. Advertising is the soul of the business. This saying existed in the 19th century in France, and this approach still works today. The Czech company Skoda once pleased everyone with an unusual video to advertise their Octavia VRS. In the ad, you could see the vehicle driving by a huge lawnmower, a mega grille, an ice cream van more than 20 feet high, and of course, an impressive trike. The trike stands out for its bright colors and ridiculously large elements. The 5-foot-tall front wheel with an aggressive tread is surprisingly well matched by the slick rear wheels, and there's a fully fledged seat with a backrest for comfort. 4 horns have been added to disperse pedestrians as well. Interestingly, some of the vehicles featured in the commercial managed to come true. The ice cream van went on tour through the UK, and this pram has been to a number of exhibitions, and there was even talk of serial production.